Alrighty, hey internet, Captain Erica here. It's not raining, yay! So I figured I'd shoot a video for you guys today. It's a little breezy, so I'm gonna tuck you guys behind this big giant tree here. And then I'll get this party started. Essentially, I just wanted to shoot a Paiute deadfall video. Live for Wild, John from Live for Wild YouTube channel sent me a package a while back, and it had this like pre-made Paiute deadfall kit. And so I have zero experience with making a Paiute deadfall. I know it works because I saw Larry Roberts do it on the Alone Show. But let's see what I can do today. Okay, so here is the kit that I'm going to be working with. This is from the APOCABOX, stuff from Creek. He's like a survivalist guy that's pretty cool. I don't have an APOCABOX subscription, but John sent me this, so I'm very thankful. Essentially, it should teach me how to build a Paiute deadfall, so we will see how this goes. Hopefully, by the end, I have this. I haven't even opened this, so let's go ahead and do that. So the first thing is it has instructions on it. Okay, it looks like multiple. Okay, so Paiute deadfall trigger kit. Alright, so it's got a bunch of handwritten stuff and, oh great, pictures. Oh yeah, look, this part's already set up. Interesting. I think, you know, this might feel like cheating or whatever to people, but, you know, it's kind of like training wheels before you, you know, ride a bike. So, not a big deal to me. Okay, so, I've got my stick tied together. We're making progress. Get your baited stick all set up, and then take this, and then put this here, and then do this. The only thing I don't have set up is this string. Okay, so maybe I need to put this string here so that it's all ready to go. I need like 3 hands, I think, to do this properly. It's just supposed to magically balance. I don't have enough pressure on this. That means that perhaps the string is too... So I think like this is like the geometry, like the way it's supposed to look, but for some reason I'm not getting enough pressure on my little tabby thing. I don't know what this thing, this little piece here is called. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to like cut in the middle of this, but it's starting to rain and I don't want to get the camera wet. So I'm actually going to move locations to my scenic patio and try to finish this up. So I will see you there. Okay guys, I'm back. It's another day actually. By the time I got done fiddle farting around in the woods, it was dark. I have like a tiny amount of light. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get this Paiute deadfall moving and grooving. Okay, so one of the things that I did not like when I was out in the woods the other day was how like this whole tying the stick together thing. So I actually just had a stick on my porch and I've cut it down to be skinny like this one. So I'm just gonna see how long this is and cut it to that length. Okay, so in theory, I feel like I'm missing something here. I need to make the string a little tighter because it's not tight enough. But it's pretty close. Okay, so I'm just gonna take. Okay, so I've been fussing with this for a while, and like, I'm not getting it to work, and I feel like I need to figure this out. And I was looking at this picture, and it looks like the stick is touching the rock. I don't know if that's actually how this is supposed to go down, but I'm gonna try that because this is kind of starting to make me full of rage because I feel like I should understand how this is working, but anyway. Okay, wow. Okay, so I don't know, like, obviously this piece, whoop, son of a gun! Ugh. Obviously this piece of wood is too short. I don't know if it's supposed to be touching. That's the first time I've gotten it to hold up. And so I need to look up on the internets about that, but let's set it up again and like touch it and see if it works. Okay, so what happens if I'm like an animal? Maybe. What do you think? Okay, do you ever like Google something and then you realize that you've been trying to do something that you're like working really hard on, doing it the wrong way, and then it would have been a lot easier if you just looked at the directions? Because that's what I just realized. I just learned that the Paiute deadfall, like, I just Googled some images. See, my idea was that I would like use this kit to like learn how to do it on my own without like Googling it. But I just Googled it, and I just realized that you can have the stick touching the deadfall part of the deadfall. Like, it doesn't have to be freestanding. Like, this guy has it not touching the ground. I didn't. I've been trying to have it like balance in air and like wondering why physics was not working. Well, physics was working just fine. My brain just wasn't. Obviously, I just learned that like the stick can touch the rock or the log that you're using as the deadfall, but I am fully aware that like this small piece of like wood is not sufficient to actually kill an animal, nor is it long enough for the trap that I've made. And so I definitely need to work on that. But gosh darn it, I got it set up, and that's exciting to me. So now, like, I can be like, yay, I'm dead, except I'm not really dead because there's a giant space there and whatever. But I'm just glad that I figured that out, so. Okay, if you haven't figured it out already by now, obviously I like to do these videos where I'm learning as I'm going, and that sometimes Googling things is a lot easier. You know, with the bow drill video, I've been working on learning how to do the bow drill, and I've been learning a lot of things that I probably could have learned if I just did some more research online. And it's not that I haven't researched a lot of stuff online, but I just want to be able to figure it out. So I have learned a lot from this little, you know, APOCABOX survival skills thing. And so, yeah, I'm gonna make my own Paiute deadfall setup, I'm sure, more in the future, and play around with this idea, and get something like really heavy instead of just this, to practice an actual like dead part of deadfall. Anyway, I'm sorry if that was really painful for you guys to watch me just like struggle like an idiot, but I did learn something, so there's that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.